We go. First episode of Penny for Your Thoughts. Got my man Cam here.
Yo.
Chuck. We about to make these football picks for this weekend's playoffs.
Right now we got ATL Seattle. It's a good game. They coming in hot. What you got?
ATL Seattle. Alright, first off, let's talk about the bye. You know that ATL got for having, the best record, having I think the best record in the NFC. So second best record in the NFC behind Dallas. So they coming in pretty hot. They got a high octane offense. They moving. They clicking on all cylinders right now on offense. They got the run game going. The number one matchup that I'm looking forward to watching this weekend is Richard Sherman against Julio Jones.
My matchup too. That's a key matchup.
Definitely a key matchup. Definitely.
Gotta see how that secondary handle Julio.
Facts.
Can't let him go off.
No way.
If
he goes off, it's over.
I don't know.
It's a done deal. He goes off.
Yeah. It's gonna open a lot of lanes for Devontae Freeman and all the rest of the receiving corps. So you gotta check Julio. And the number one question that I need, you brought it up earlier. We ain't see Matty Ice perform in the playoffs yet.
That's a fact. 1-4 in the playoffs. Terrible numbers.
What Matty Ice we
gonna get?
Terrible
numbers. Which one we gonna get? We gonna get the one who's gonna come to play, or we gonna get the nervous one? So
we need the MVP, Matt Ryan, in the playoffs.
If not, once again they one and done, and then he goes to 1-5. So but at the same time, what are we gonna see from Seattle? They looked good last week. They didn't look dominant last week, but they got the win, so that's all that matters. But they looked okay last week.
They did. Okay is not good enough.
Is that secondary gonna be able to stand up against Julio Jones, the man-child, the beast that no one in the league can guard one-on-one? So is Richard Sherman gonna get killed, or is he gonna come to play? He got a big mouth, so he better come to play. He better come to play. Like, I'm not even playing with him. He better come to play.
And that's Richard Sherman has not had a good year. He's been getting cooked all year.
It's a fact.
So if Richard Sherman better bring his playoff pants.
It's a fact. So
we gonna see bring his playoff pants.
That's a fact. So we gonna see.
We're gonna see what Russell Wilson do too. So. They got their little run game going and all that, so we're gonna see what
they look. They offense look kind of dominant last week against Detroit. Who was hurt up.
That's Detroit. So
Matthew Stafford was really hurt up. If Matthew would have been healthy, ain't no telling what that game would have looked like last week. So we're gonna see what happens. It's gonna be a good game. We're gonna see what happens, man. Who you picking? Who you running with? Cam?
I got the number 2 seed in the NFC. I'm going with the Falcons. I think Julio's gonna get loose. I don't think Richard Sherman on that. I hope secondary could fuck with him. After Julio get loose, gonna open everywhere else, and that's how Matty Ice gonna get going. So
I like your pick, but I gotta go against you. Reason being, because Matt Ryan hasn't done it on this stage before. He won a wild card game. He hasn't done it on this stage. Russ and that Seattle and Co has done it before, but are they gonna be able to do it without the beast who retired last year? So we gonna see what's up. No Marshawn Lynch this year, so we gonna see if they gonna get over the hump without Marshawn, because they missing Marshawn badly. I don't care who they put in there, they missing Marshawn. So with that being said, we're going to see what's going to happen. But I'm going with Seattle, man. I'm going with Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown?
By a touchdown. I got them winning by a touchdown.
I hear you. I ain't mad at that.
It's definitely a fact, man. You running with Atlanta, I'm running with Seattle, man.
Let's see what happens.
That's a fact.
On the next game, we got the Patriots and the Texans. My team.
You a Patriots fan, so I already know who you picking. I already know who you picking, but you know who I'm running with in this one. It's gonna be a no-brainer. Gotta go with the Patriots in this one. We don't even need to debate about this one, because we all know that
Brady is on a mission.
Brady's on a mission. I'm not even gonna get into Brady right now. I'm not even gonna get into what he gonna kill, what he gonna do. I'm not even gonna get into Brady. I'm getting into. Let's talk about the Texans, man.
A lot of questions.
Is Osweiler gonna step up this weekend?
He looked there.
He looked there.
They looked
all right. They scored 4 touchdowns last week.
So one.
Yeah, but the run game looked good. But we don't know. We too many question marks, like you said. Too many question marks. Patriots been sitting around. You can't give Bill Belichick a bye.
Don't give
him expect, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't.
Time.
Come on, man.
Too much.
You got to go with the Patriots, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? The only reason we be talking about Houston because it's the right thing to do for the show. But other than that, we know what's going to happen.
Hey,
Patriots,
shout out to Jadeveon Clowney, though. He's killing this year.
Definitely,
he's killing in the playoffs.
That's a fact.
That he killed last game. I hope he do kill next week, but he's still going to get smoked. So.
But what about next season when J.J. Watt come back healthy? How they going to look together? It's going to be really scary. It's going to be really scary.
It's going to be scary.
It's going to be a scary team,
but
you already know, man.
Patriots.
I'm going with the Patriots, man. You're going with the Patriots.
Unanimous
decision. Ain't nothing to debate about, nothing to talk about. Let's go on to the next game, man.
We got Chiefs and Pittsburgh.
Woo. This is where it gets tough. The only knock I got on Kansas City is that Andy Reid don't know how to win the big game. That's the only knock I got on Kansas City.
But he made it to the big dance.
He made it, but they ain't win. He has an issue with winning big games. Look at his track record. I don't got the stats.
I'll back you up on that.
But this is facts.
Days, they go down to week 17 for the division title. They lose. Under the playoffs, they lose first round.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see. It looked like a different Kansas City team. They clicking on all cylinders. And Alex Smith, can we get a round of applause for Alex Smith, man? He's out there balling, man. Like it looked like he got the deep on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's looking like he got the deep on.
Deception.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's looking like Alex Smith is looking like Alex Smith, but we cannot forget about the Killer Bees. Ben, Bell, and Brown, we cannot forget about them. They looked awesome last week.
That's a fact.
They looked awesome last week. They put up a lot of points. They was flowing. They was in their zone. Brown scored 2 touchdowns. Bell scored 2 touchdowns. They looked really good last week, man.
It's the first playoffs. They all three healthy on the same field. So
looking crazy.
It's looking scary. You know what I'm saying?
Looking really scary,
matchup
man.
I'm looking to is Bell versus Marcus Peters, another wide receiver cornerback duel. I'm guessing Marcus Peters is gonna follow Antonio everywhere.
Facts.
On each side, so
facts.
I'm interested to see who's gonna guard him. Antonio Brown's also another unstoppable receiver, so Peters gonna have his hands full. He definitely need help, so we're gonna see. And then Tyreek Hill, I feel he could kill. Special teams is gonna be scary.
But what about how we talking about Kansas City without talking about the comeback kid, man? Eric Berry, man. How are we talking about Kansas City without talking about Eric Berry?
He's a beast.
This is crazy. He's a beast. He's a beast. He makes that defense look scary. He's like what Bob Sanders was for the Colts back then. You know, when Bob Sanders out, the Colts defense looked real shaky. You know what I'm saying? But then with Bob Sanders out there, they look like a whole different defense. Kansas City, I don't even know who to pick. This is a game right here, man. I don't even know who to pick on this one, man. This is tough, man. Like, this is a tough pick, man. I don't know where I'm going with this one, man. Like what you running with? Like, how you feeling?
I got the Steelers. Too many questions for me with the Chiefs. I looked it up. They got 4 key members on the injury list. They got Spencer Ware on the injury list.
Okay.
He was the leading rusher of the year. They got Tom Bahali, Justin Houston, and Eric Berry. They 3 main heads of defense. They on the injury. I'm pretty sure they all gonna play, but they all on the injury list. I don't know what their percentage is gonna be. So.
But since we talking about injuries, though, we seen Ben. And he had a boot on his foot. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? If Ben ain't 100% healthy, you know, we got to go with Kansas. I got to go. I don't know where I'm going with this one, man. I really don't know where I'm going with this one. But the Killer Bees, I can't go wrong with the Killer Bees, man. The Killer Bees, but I can't go wrong with Kansas City. I don't know where I'm going with this one, man. This is tough, man. I don't know where I'm going with this one. But if I'm a betting man, I got to go with Kansas City because their defense is real. Their defense is legit. What they got, a top 5 defense?
Yeah, they probably
top 5 defense. Come on, man. And you know, they got Andy Reid, who's a great coach. Even though I gave him a knock in the beginning, you know, we start talking about them. I gave him a little knock for not being able to win the big game, but he's a big coach. Man, he's about to get a big extension. He deserves it. He deserves it. They made the playoffs, what, 2 years in a row, 3 years in a row?
Yeah, I think this third one.
Come on, man. He deserves it. Winning record, 3 years in a row, man. He deserves it. Give him his extension, especially if they get this win. They might want to add another 10 on, another 10 mil on. You know what I'm saying? Give him his bag.
Probably.
You might as well give him his bag. You know, everybody talk about the bag. You know what I'm saying? Give him his bag. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Give him his bag. You know, you might as well give him his bag, man, because he earned that, man. He definitely, he out there balling. He got the team out there balling. Everybody looking good, man. Everybody always questionable, man. But we seen Ben walking around with the boot on his foot.
That's a fact. We're not going to... Well, we're going to get into how he got that boot.
And on top of that, he shouldn't have even been in the game. But anyway...
Yeah, he got that boot, that O-line.
And on top of that...
Always shaky.
O-line real shaky for Pittsburgh. Always real shaky. But then on top of that, if he ain't a honey... He still got the cannon to make it seem like he a honey. We seen him win numerous games hurt.
He still got Le'Veon Bell.
I don't know, man. I don't know where I'm going with this one, man. I think I'm gonna ride out. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think I'm gonna ride out. I picked Kansas City. I picked Pittsburgh to win last week. The Killer Bees, man.
Think they're gonna
go down? Killer Bees, Wu-Tang, man. The Killer Bees, man.
Think they're gonna take it to the conference.
But Kansas City had a bye last week. That's too much preparation, too much time. The hill of players that's injured on their team. I gotta go with Kansas City by a field goal.
I ain't mad at that.
Gotta go with Kansas City by a field goal, bro.
Who play the game for you?
Play of the game? Gotta go by Alex Smith, man. He gonna control the game and he's gonna make a big play to win it for them.
I ain't mad at that.
Guarantee you.
That's a goal. I ain't mad
but the granddaddy of them all.
Granddaddy, best game of the week.
Green Bay versus Dallas.
It's gonna be a shootout.
Dallas is the #1 team in the NFC. Only got 2 losses to the Giants, who's out of the playoffs after last week when they lost. They're not. You know.
They caught 3. They got 3. The Eagles the last game of the week, but you know.
All right, that was a little something. That don't matter. That don't even matter, man. We wouldn't even count that. That don't even matter. That wasn't go time, you know. So. How you feeling, man? How you feeling? I want to know how you feeling first.
I got the Packers. Off jump. Why?
Green Bay?
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is the real deal, man. He's been doing it, man. How you come out before the playoffs even start? They got y'all not even making the playoffs. He said we about to run the table. Yep. And they win every game. He threw 15 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. He showed up like he's supposed to.
That's a fact.
That's what he do. He shows up. He shows up. Come on, man.
And not to mention, Dallas don't have a consistent pass rush. Did you not? You saw what he did to Giants defense. They didn't get to him.
Cooked them. Cooked them up.
Give Aaron that much time in the pocket.
He put them on the hibachi.
Oh my goodness.
He put them on the hibachi.
Don't give him more than 2 seconds, bro.
That's a fact, man.
You're gonna get picked off. And Dallas is definitely gonna give him more than 2 seconds.
But I don't think it's gonna be. Dallas might show up, man. They got 2 winners on their team. Ezekiel Elliott is a winner. He won on the college level.
That's a fact.
Dak. Winner, you know what I'm saying? He ain't win it all, but I'm sure
he balling.
Exactly. So they got winners on their team. Those 2 players right there changed their team. Let's not forget about a lot of the players they had on defense. The O-line is real, man. The O-line is real. But is the young boy gonna be able to step up? Is the big question. If the young boy is able to step up, or if he's not able to step up, he's gonna have to step his game up.
I don't believe so.
He's gonna have to step his game up, man, because that's the only way it's going down.
He gotta throw more than a touchdown, man. I said it last week.
He gotta do more.
Eli gotta put up 30. He didn't do it. This week, Dak gotta put up 30. Will he do it?
If he don't put up 30, they definitely lose.
They lost.
They definitely losing. But Jordy Nelson is out. How you feel about that, man?
I mean, it's not concrete. Hopefully he played, but that's gonna be a big.
It's very questionable, man. If he don't practice, if he doesn't practice this week, it's not looking good. Yeah, it's not looking good. But they still got Randall Cobb.
They definitely do.
They still balling. Defense looking real good. So
they got their weapon. They still got Aaron Rodgers. That's all they need.
That's a fact. That's all they need. You ain't never lie. So we definitely
put the ball where it need to be.
I'm definitely going with Green Bay on this one also, man. You know. Gotta go with Green Bay on this one. Gotta go with Green Bay, man. Like Green Bay, they look real good last week, man. From that 3 minutes in that second quarter to the end of that game, they look godly like.
Scary.
I'm gonna take one of your words. They look godly like out there, man. The way they were doing whatever they wanted to do, they was doing.
They was doing it.
So
Yo, watch out for Clay Matthews. I expect
Clay Matthews definitely big game.
Versus that O-line,
definitely. Clay Matthews definitely gonna have a big game. And let's not forget about AJ Hawk. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget about him. So, there's our picks for the week. Make sure y'all subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all follow us on Twitter. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. We out.